Human Growth and Development, DEP 2004, Fall 2020, Sections 02 and Section 70. Table of Contents. As you can see, we have lots of information to discuss in the next few slides. Meet the instructor. My name is Amira Sims, and learning is my thing. I'll be your faculty member for this class, and I can't wait to explore psychology with you. I earned both my bachelor's and my master's degree in psychology, and I'm currently pursuing a PhD in educational psychology. If you hear noises in the background, I am sitting outside on my porch, so please bear with me. I've been teaching undergraduate students since 2003, and prior to that, I was fortunate to earn a teaching assistantship where I basically shadowed and helped a professor at a university. And then I also guest lectured and I substitute taught in K through 12. I'm looking forward to exploring psychology with you. Let's get right into it. If you need to reach me for any reason, please email me at simsa@cf.edu. That's simsa@cf.edu. I am holding virtual office hours this semester, and you can see the times listed on the slide. I'm available Monday through Friday, and if you prefer to set up a video conference, we can do that via Canvas chat or Zoom, and just email me and we'll set that up. Course topics. So in this class, we're going to talk about growth, maintenance, and decline. So we're talking about how people change over their lifespans. So from the time that egg and sperm fuse together up until that last breath. All right. So as you can see, we have several chapters. I'm using the 4th edition for our class, but I'm also if you have the 3rd edition, that's perfectly acceptable. Most of the slideshows that are uploaded in Canvas are from the 3rd edition, and I will make comments when I notice a change or a difference between the 3rd and 4th edition. Now, also on this slide, I've given you some links to some videos and some information that I think is very worthwhile. So as we start talking about human growth and development, you'll see that we talk about basically 3 levels. So physical changes, cognitive changes, and social changes. And so developmental psychology is a social science, and these videos that I've included here on this slide basically gives you a sociologist, a biologist, and an anthropologist point of view. Navigating Canvas. Our class is set up using modules, and you'll get it'll be a little cumbersome in the beginning, but once you get comfortable, you'll see that it's pretty easy to navigate Canvas using modules. Each week you're going to basically have information to review, and you'll access that information via a weekly module. There's also some other modules that will be very helpful, and those modules are listed with titles. So there's a module called Start Here, Essentials and Extras, and that's where you'll get the full version of the syllabus. There's a module dedicated to the group project, and one that is dedicated to the paper, so resources to help you write a paper in this class, because this is a Gordon Rule class and you will be required to write a paper. And then there's content modules basically associated with each chapter. And we'll get more into that as the semester progresses. Tips on how to be successful in this class. So this slide is me trying to give you the nitty-gritty. These are things you should plan on doing. Okay, so first is read. I want you to read the course syllabus all the way through. I know it can be a little bit boring and it can seem a little cliche, but the course syllabus is our roadmap. I have personally made that syllabus so it has all the information you need to navigate through our course. Notice there's a storm coming in. But anyway, I really encourage you to read the syllabus. Next is read the course textbook. The content and the meat of what you're going to be learning is all in that course textbook. Okay, so the theorists, the theories, the concepts, everything about changing over the lifespan is in our textbook. So you're going to want to read that textbook. The next thing is to read the weekly announcements. The weekly announcements are a chance for me to reach out to you. Okay, so you definitely want to read these weekly announcements. If there's a change, if there's for some reason I'm moving a due date, I will put it in the weekly announcements. If I find something that's really helpful or interesting and I think it's relevant for our course, I'll probably post it in the weekly announcements. So it's a good idea to get into a habit of checking those weekly announcements and reading them all the way to the end. Okay, so reading is the first thing. The second thing is to take responsibility for your learning and your grade. Okay, so a lot of you will hear people saying, oh, well, you don't have to go to college to be successful. Well, that's true. You don't have to go to college to be successful, but you guys are in college. You're here now. You signed up, you're paying your money, so you're here, okay? So take responsibility for your learning and your grade. This class is basically like everyone is starting with 0 points and you're gonna accumulate points. And if you accumulate 540 points, you'll get an A. If you accumulate 420 points, you'll get a C. If you get less than 360 points, so you get like 330 or less, you're gonna get, you're not gonna pass. So take responsibility for your grade. Also take responsibility for your learning, okay? So I'm here to teach you, but I can't just magically give you the information. You have to actually put forth the effort. There's a bus going by, a car going by, so I'll wait a minute. All right, third is to make it personal. The more this class is, you make it relevant to your personal life, the more interesting it will be, the more fun it will be, the more you'll get out of it, the more you'll learn. So make it personal. And I've given you a lot of opportunity to make it personal. You have a paper in this class and I let you choose the topic for the paper. It has to be relevant to human growth and development, so developmental psychology, but you can choose any topic that you want as long as it's connected to, our course objectives. So this is a chance to make it personal. Also, in terms of the group project, even though you are put in a group and given assigned a general topic, you and your group members get a chance to customize it. And this is another chance for you to make it personal. Take an angle that is most interesting to you and share the skill that you think is your strong suit, okay? Okay, the fourth tip is to make friends. You will have to interact with your class members online. In our class, because you're going to have to respond to 2 peers on the discussion thread and you're going to have to work with others for the group project. So this is a good chance to mingle a little bit, and while you're at it, see if you can pick up another friend. All right, the next thing to do to be successful is to ask questions. Don't be afraid to email me at simsa@cf.edu. If you email me a question that I've already answered in the course syllabus, I'm going to refer you to the syllabus. But if you email me a question that is personal, that's perfectly okay. I will do my best to answer it or refer you when I'm not able to answer it. If you want to ask a question that is relevant for the entire class, go ahead and post that question in the questions thread. And this way, everyone can benefit from our dialogue, okay? If you email me personally, definitely include the course code. So if you're in section 02 or section 70, indicate that so I'll know. All right, the last thing is to be here now and enjoy the experience. We're all in the midst of this pandemic together, even though we are, social distancing and some of us are having more things to cope with than others. We're still alive, and that's something to be thankful for. So be here now in the moment and try to enjoy this experience. There's a couple of images on the slide, and these are for your benefit. I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone, but I have students who say, oh, I really want to get an A in the class, but then they don't read the weekly announcements or they don't review the syllabus, right? They wait until the last minute to contact me. That's not the way to be successful. If you want to be successful, it's going to take hard work and sacrifice. You may have to fail a little bit and then learn from that failure and pick yourself up. And you're gonna need to be persistent. So to be successful, it takes a lot of grit, but you can do it. All right. You matter to me. Your grade matters to you. Okay, so I didn't get into teaching to issue grades. I got into teaching because I'm interested in sharing information. I'm interested in finding out new information. And I think that I can learn from students and students can learn from me. So I'm going to do my part, and I'm asking that you do your part. Sometimes there'll be times in the class when it may get a little tough. I would say, ask yourself, why am I taking this class? All right, and how many points do I need to get that A? You only need 540 out of the 600 points to get an A, so there's a little wiggle room, a little margin of error that's built into the class. So I would say when you get into a bind, ask yourself, why am I taking the class? And also, is it really that big a deal if I miss a couple points here or there? You want to strive to get the highest score possible, but at the end of the day, you only need 540 points to get the A. Ways to earn points. Okay, so we'll have 4 quizzes. Each one is worth 25 points, and that's how you earn 100 points. These quizzes are timed, and they're a combination of multiple choice and short answer questions. So you're going to want to be prepared prior to signing in because there's only one attempt on each quiz. If you miss a quiz or you do poorly, don't worry. There's one cumulative quiz at the end of the semester, and it subs in for your lowest quiz score. All right, the next way to earn points is via the test. So we have a midterm and a final exam. Each one is worth 100 points. These exams only have multiple choice questions, but the questions are critical thinking questions. So they're scenarios. They're not rote memorization. The reason for this is we're trying to promote critical thinking. All right, so critical thinking involves analyzing assumptions, basically integrating information from multiple sources. So the idea is you've read all these different chapters and you're seeing similarities and differences, and you're able to figure out the right answer, giving a few cues. All right, so these tests are proctored via HonorLock. HonorLock is an extension, and the idea is HonorLock stops people from cheating, or it deters cheating, because you are recorded for the entire session. You have to have a camera and a microphone when you take the test, but this is a requirement, and as you can see, it was listed on the course syllabus and on the main page from day one. All right, so we're up to 300 points. That's half of the points in our class. The other ways you can earn points is via the research paper, the group project, and class participation. Class participation is pretty much, are you active or not? And so there's a personal introduction link for you to kind of introduce yourself to everyone. And then at the end, there's a reflection. There's also a syllabus quiz. And then other than that, there are weekly discussion threads where you have to make an initial post that's substantive and then respond to 2 or more peers in a substantive way. And by substantive, we mean that you're adding to the learning environment. There's more about this in the course syllabus, and there's actually some help in the Start Here Essentials and Extra module. All right. The group project is worth 100 points, and I'll probably spend more time on the group project in a subsequent video, but for now, know that you will be assigned a group, and you'll also be assigned a topic, and then it's up to you and your group members to play with that topic, massage it to it. You get something that is interesting and reasonable for everybody in the group. And then you'll divvy up the labor and you'll present that information virtually. You don't have to do a Zoom or other video. You can simply make a PowerPoint with speaker's notes if your group prefers to do that. But if your group wants to do a video, that's fine too. The last way to earn points is the paper, and this paper is broken into several steps. So you'll have to actually select a topic, you'll have to make an annotated bibliography, then you'll have to make an actual outline of your paper, and then finally you'll turn in the full paper. All right, so that's the 600 points, and if you earn, like I said, 540 to 600 points, you'll get an A in the class. Netiquette is simply etiquette for the net, and basically you want to remember there's someone on the other side of the screen. Just show respect for yourself and your class members. That's the gist of what Netiquette boils down to. Minimum skills and technology requirements. To help assess if online learning is right for you, visit the CF Distance Learning Self-Assessment on the website listed on this page. You can also look at the frequently asked questions for e-learning. Academic support, library and learning resources, student services, and technical support are available for all e-learning students. Contact the Distance Learning Help Desk at dlhelp@cf.edu or 352-854-2322 extension 1317. They're available Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. As a reminder, this is an online class, So you are required to have access to the internet. You need some basic word processing skills and an ability to utilize email. In order to be successful, online learners must be able to work independently with minimal supervision. I'm here for you, just reach out. Don't forget to take the syllabus quiz. Greetings, beautiful people. You made it to the end of the slideshow. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please let me know because I'll make more videos. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or use the questions thread. And that's pretty much it.